Hey, sorry about the mess on my desk here. I have it there so my cats can stop jumping up there and playing with things they shouldn't and chewing wires that they shouldn't, which they have before the mess. I'm not that messy, really. I mean, despite what you see back on my bed there, my nightstand, I just have that stuff there so my cats can stop going up in places they shouldn't. I hate looking at it, but that's not the topic of this video. Uh, the topic of this video is that I've had no real sense of direction for some time now. I had ideas, but I didn't have a plan, so to speak. I'm just kind of doing whatever life presents to me. I just have things happening and I don't know what to do with the things I'm given because they weren't things that I planned on having in my life to use. You know what I'm getting at here? A lot of my life has been me being pulled around into different situations that I'm forced to partake in as if it's some ideal life I should be living in someone else's mind instead of my own, which I have been combating since I was a teenager and still combating to this day at 35, that I just don't have the life I desire, but instead I am living a life other people want to see me live, and I'm suffering. I'm actually really suffering mentally, physically too. Uh, I don't get good sleep. I tried using the Pokemon Sleep app, but even then, my mind is keeping me awake constantly. I I just have so much going on and it's hard to calm down. I've I'm just really lost. So I throw on my changeling VTube model because I streamed before with my real face and it's done nothing. I mean, streaming is an entertainment service. I don't need to use my real face. I just need to be entertaining. And my changeling has helped me with that. So thank you for following my channel if you have an interest in my VTube model. But I, for a while now, have just been drifting along, just doing whatever is in front of me. Just whatever life gives me, I just have it. And I don't know what to do with it, but I go for I just I'm not me. Like there's so many things I'm working hard for, trying to work hard for, and for years I haven't had a lot of support from people I once called friends who have chosen to leave my life thinking that I'm just a normal streamer now. I gotta ping everybody and let them know I'm going live, trying to force my streaming down. No, I go live because I got nothing else going on. Like, I got nothing. No future plans. I Air just flew from my camera. I have no college degree. I'd never been to one. As soon as I graduated high school, I immediately thought it was a waste of time getting that diploma, and Thought it was a waste of time going to high school in the first place. It wasn't worth my time. Most of the knowledge I have there is useless. Still is. The only things that aren't are basic English and basic math, which is all I have used my entire life. I really didn't need any of this other shit. Except a little bit of history so it doesn't repeat itself, but unfortunately other people have done that for us. But that's beside the point I'm trying to make here. I just have never had a sense of direction for my own life, but instead I've been guided by other people, such as family, to what I need to do in my life, instead of trying to find my own pathway and think about the things I want to do with myself. Kids aren't supposed to grow up to be like their parents. They are supposed to grow up with a choice. But I had none. I still don't. And that's really hard, knowing that I have Asperger's syndrome and ADHD. I've never been medicated for it because my mom didn't believe in medicating me for something such as that. Maybe she's right. I've gone through my whole life without being medicated for ADHD. But I don't know what my life even is because I didn't have time to think about the things I would like to be. And now I'm 35 and I work at a bowling alley between 30 to 40 hours a week. Lucky if I make 40. Living in an assisted living apartment. And the only thing keeping me sane, the only thing keeping me alive is my cats. You can see one in the shoebox behind me. I have 3 cats. They're all from the same litter. And they're the closest to children I ever want to be. I don't like kids. I don't. And working at a bowling alley and working in the places that I've worked, you see how kids are today and the people who raise them. No thanks. I don't want kids. Kids today are awful. And I haven't seen a good one yet. I want to be away from these things, but I can't. So when streaming became a thing, I was like, I gotta push this. I want out of this mundane life that was created for me so I can make something myself. That was 8 years ago. This December will be my 9th year of streaming. And for some reason, streaming has made me lose friends. And I don't even stream all the time. I even invited these friends to my streams so we can all talk together, do commentary, laugh at some things, make jokes. But instead, these friends who were in my voice chats just up and decided, let's play a game in the middle of my stream and talk about that game and talk about how they're playing it and the things they need to do in their game instead of talking to me while I'm fucking live. That was the point I realized how fake the people were in my life that said they had my back and never fucking did. And one of these friends I've known for over a decade. And they're gone. Not only that, but a person that I've considered my sister. Her name was Chantel. She passed away back in 2022. And no one told me. No one. I found out in January this year. January 26th would have been her birthday. I messaged her on Discord for 2 years. And I had no idea she passed away because none of her close friends told me. Not even her own girlfriend told me. And this was a girl that I played video games with for almost an entire fucking decade. Every day. She was even a moderator on my streams, and she came to them. But when she fell silent, I didn't know what was going on. I had no info. So in January, I found one of her PlayStation groups. Like, I don't talk much on PlayStation chat, because, you know, Discord exists. I contacted the chat that she was a part of, and said, hey, Chantel hasn't responded to my messages, is she okay? She was fucking dead. I'm still not over that. And how fake the people were that were around her, who never even bothered to tell me, a person that she considered as a brother. Even her own girlfriend never told me. She still won't speak to me. What are people? What are they? Are they as lost as I am? What kind of person doesn't tell other people who are clearly important to this person that, hey, this person's fucking dead? I've been playing games alone a lot without her. I felt like I had some form of direction because at least when I came home from work, I had something, someone to look forward to, and now I don't. Just my cats. Because honestly, without them, I don't think I'd be here. And I've been streaming my ass off for almost 9 years. Because I have nothing. I literally have nothing. Is this something that I deserve? Yeah, I've hurt people before, but I've been hurt too. I don't mean to hurt people, I never have. But people seem to want to go out of the way to hurt me. And they feel good about it. I don't feel good hurting people. So why does everybody take pleasure in hurting me? What did I do? Nothing. I don't understand. Like, I've started having these thoughts since so many things went wrong in 2022. Apparently, my sister was dead and no one told me. I got broken up with by my boyfriend at the time because his friends made allegations against me that apparently I touch kids. That I like kids a little too much. I don't like kids. You see any in this room? I don't. You know who did? My uncle Otha. He went to prison for that. I never been to prison. Because I don't like kids. I don't go near them. I don't like them. I despise them. They're gross, obnoxious, dumb. And the parents that raise them are equally dumb too. Like, I don't understand why people take pleasure in hurting me and just think it's okay. When I've done nothing to them. Absolutely nothing. I just really don't know what my life is, I guess. And I can't figure it out. What am I doing? I don't know. But I do things that I enjoy to try to find some meaning to my existence. I do have a very kind and sweet man in my life who I hope I can move in with at some point. But I don't know how many years that's going to take because I got nothing. No matter what I do, no matter how hard I try, I will always have nothing. But I just keep trying somehow for what I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I trying to be someone that I'm not? I don't know. No, nobody really inspired me to be a streamer or a VTuber. I just did it. I'm just trying to cling on to something that can give me a name because I don't even know who I am. Or what I'm supposed to be. Maybe something good will come out of it and I'll find happiness. But after 8 years, I don't even think it'll be a thing. I'll just probably be a guy losing his hair, living with three cats, head of household over his dad, who is suffering. I don't know who I am. All I know is that I have the name Jesse, and that I stream with a character called Crunch, and that's about it. I wish there was something more. I hope there's something more. I'm honestly surprised at myself that I'm 35 and still here. I I just don't know, guys. Whenever I go live, I'm actually in the zone. I'm around people who genuinely want to be there with me. It took me over 8 years to find people who give a shit about what I'm trying to do here on YouTube and Twitch. 8 years. Why did it take 8 years? I don't know. But I guess there's no point in finding out that answer, because even if I had the answer, what would I do with it? Nothing. What could I do? The answer I wish I had is, why did I lose friends over people who never even showed up to these things that I've been trying to do? Why did they care so little? What did I do to deserve this? And why do I always deserve the worst over the best, no matter what I do? That's a thing I will never get an answer for. Something that will confuse me until the end of my days. I'm not a praying man, or a religious one. Because when I was one, still nothing good happened. And it kind of makes me wonder, even wonder for other people. What are we? Who are we? But questions like that just kind of, they could go into places you shouldn't go. Even the human mind can break over such little questions like these because they will bend your mind into some psychotic breakdown that I had years ago thinking about these things. I try to push them out of my head, but the longer nothing happens in my life that's beneficial, good, or mentally, uh, what's the word I'm looking for here? Mentally healthy, I guess. The more these questions keep popping into my head, and I keep thinking, deep thinking about what this is. Who are we? What are we doing? What is happening? Why is it happening? Is there anything even supposed to happen here? Like, what is any of this? I shouldn't have these thoughts. But things are so hard that I can't help but only think of them. I've lost so much. And the only things I look forward to now are my cats and drinking. That's about it. I barely enjoy video games anymore since my sister died. I don't really enjoy anything but drinking or streaming, assuming anyone's there to talk to. I, I just wish things were better and that I didn't lose so many people, and that I didn't hurt so many people along the way. I want my old life back that made me happy in the first place before I started losing who I am. But considering they've been gone for so long, I guess they don't see value in me. Even though I thought the world of them and showed it. I guess that's all I have to say. I I hope you at least find something in your life that you can hold on to and keep that gives you meaning. Because I still am trying to find my meaning. before I end up losing more people over matters that I can't control. Please be good to yourselves and each other. Because you don't know when your time will end. And or maybe the life of someone you love will end. See you guys.